Gatekeeper is a B&M wing roller coaster located at Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio. Today, I will be telling you why this is my favorite wing coaster I've ridden so far. So first, let's start out with the statistics of the ride. Gatekeeper reaches a top height of 170 feet. The drop is 164 feet. The ride reaches a top speed of 67 miles per hour. The ride has a track length of 4,164 feet, and the ride has a duration of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. The ride also features a total of 6 inversions, a dive drop, an Edelman, a corkscrew, a zero-G roll, an incline dive loop, and an inline twist. Alright, now let's talk about Gatekeeper itself. Gatekeeper is an awesome B&M wing coaster. As I said, this is my favorite wing coaster I've ridden so far. I've only ridden two, this and Wild Eagle, and this, in my opinion, just craps all over Wild Eagle in every single way, basically. Wild Eagle is still a very fun ride. However, I think Gatekeeper basically does everything better. Gatekeeper has better inversions. It has better airtime, actually. It's actually more forceful. Because honestly, that's one thing I'm going to talk about in this review is Gatekeeper actually has some good forces at some moments. The valley at the bottom of the drop pulls some good forces. And even the helix, when the ride is running trimless, which I got some trimless rides on Gatekeeper, you gray out on that helix. My favorite part of Gatekeeper is the first drop. If you're in the back row, you get whipped right down it, actually. All the inversions on this ride are actually really good, in my opinion. The Camelback is a very underrated airtime moment. I don't know why people say it's a weaker moment of the ride and has no airtime. I thought that Camelback actually had some really good airtime. This ride is just really, really fun. Out of the B&Ms at Cedar Point, this is my third favorite. However, it is neck and neck with Rougarou for my second favorite B&M at Cedar Point. Raptor is by far the best B&M at Cedar Point, but this and Rougarou are like very close for second. But this is just overall a very, very fun ride. It's also very smooth, like no rattle at all, just butter smooth. And it looks so good in the front of the entrance, like when you're walking in, how you walk right underneath it. It makes a great impression when you first walk into Cedar Point. This is just overall a really fun coaster. And it's definitely the best B&M wing coaster I've ridden so far. I haven't ridden Thunderbird yet. I think Thunderbird is by far going to be the best wing coaster I've ridden when I ride that. However, right now Gatekeeper is the best wing coaster I've ridden. Alright, now I think it's time we take a ride on Gatekeeper. So first you come to a top height of 170 feet. You then dive right down this dive drop, and then you go up into the first inversion, which is an Edelman. This inversion has good hang time and actually some decent whip in the back row. Right here is the Camelback, which you actually get some very good airtime on. Then you go into this inversion, which is actually a really fun inversion, and then you go through the keyholes, one of the best parts of the ride in my opinion. This is a very underrated element right here. You actually get some great whip on it in the back row. And then you kind of slowly glide up here and then go through this zero-G wall. And then you go down right here, go into the mid-course breakdown, which it was not trimming at all when I rode it, so it just glided right through it. You then go through this helix, which when the ride is trimless, it actually pulls some good forces. Then you meander around a little bit here, and then you hit the brake run. So Gatekeeper is just overall a really, really fun ride. And that's why I'm giving Gatekeeper a 9.2 out of 10. This is just overall a really fun coaster that I really do enjoy. I really did enjoy. This is not in my top 50. It is in my top 60 at the moment, but not my top 55. But this is overall just a very fun B&M. The inversions are fun. It's kind of forceful at some moments. It's very smooth. It's just, and it has a great impression like at the front of the entrance of the park. Gatekeeper is just overall a really fun ride. So yeah, that is my review on Gatekeeper at Cedar Point. Make sure to like this video. Also subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all next time. Keep coasting on my coaster demons. Peace out.